Michelle Blackwhite, and I am the president-elect for the Junior League of Louisville.
Hi, I'm Jessica Denleby. I am the 2019-2021 president of the Junior League of Louisville.
And I'm Joe Hamilton. I'm the Vice President of Prevention and Pathways Home here at Home of the Innocents.
Thank you so much, Joe. We're here at Home of the Innocents talking to Joe today in recognition of the Junior League of Louisville Centennial Anniversary. On January 26, 2021, Junior League of Louisville turned 100, and we celebrated by giving $200,000 in grants to the community. Home of the Innocents, Pathways Home, was one of those recipients. Joe, can you tell us a little bit about Home of the Innocents and the work that you do in the community?
Sure. Well, we are a very large organization. We've got several different key facets here on campus. So we provide residential care for children in foster care through the state of Kentucky. We also run the Pediatric Convalescent Center that is really the only convalescent center for children in the region. So we have a huge waiting list to get in. And this is for children that are very compromised, have very long-term disabilities. A lot of them are on ventilators, etc. So we provide extensive care through the we call it the PCC, Pediatric Convalescent Center. And then we also have additional community-based programs such as Pathways Home. And this is where we provide, in my case, we provide long-term rental assistance, and we provide life skills and case management for homeless young adults between ages of 18 and 24.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
So in receiving a grant from Junior League of Louisville, how did the money that our organization give help you to further the mission of Pathways Home?
Yeah, absolutely. We can't do it without partners such as the Junior League. We get a series of federal grants from the United States Housing and Urban Development, the HUD office, but we need additional funding to help match those grants. And the reality is, with the federal grants, not all expenditures can be paid through the grants, so we need additional funding from foundations and private agencies, and of course the Junior League, to really help bridge the gap and holistically serve our young adults. We need additional private resources for furniture, for various life skills classes. We do a cooking class, we do young mothers support class, we do driver's education. Believe it or not, a lot of our young adults have never driven a car.
Wow.
So we need that additional private funding to really holistically serve those young adults that really come in with basically nothing. A lot of them have been chronically homeless before coming to our program. So our first goal is to get them leased up in an apartment, and then we begin wrapping services around the individual services around the young adult, and oftentimes they're children. A lot of our clients have children.
Yeah.
Part of the criteria that we considered when we were awarding the grants were your response to youth homelessness in the community, your response to racial justice in the community, and your alignment with our mission, which is to develop the potential of women, promote volunteerism, and make a lasting impact. And that really seems to be what you're doing to the youth that you serve, making a lasting impact in their life and the community. Approximately how many youth have you served over the course of Pathways Home?
So Pathways Home used to be called Aftercare, and we've been around, believe it or not, almost 30 years. Changed names about 2 years, kind of rebranded, and we did a series of focus groups with our young adults to come up with our new name. And so Pathways Home was selected. The home, it's capital HOME, it stands for Hope, Opportunities, Motivation, and Experience. In the past year, we've served a little over 110 homeless young adults. And then, like I said, many of them have children. So it's more like 225 total persons being served through our housing assistance and our wraparound services. So over the years, hundreds and hundreds of young adults and their families have been served by our program.
That's amazing. And have you felt any impact of COVID-19 in the number of
COVID-19 has been very debilitating in the sense that because of safety protocols, we really stopped doing the in-person home visits with each of our clients. So prior to COVID, we would go out each month and lay eyes on the unit and really have that face-to-face interaction. We've been doing everything virtually during the past year, and that means Our life skills classes have also been virtual, and we've had some participation challenges. You know, a lot of our young adults struggle with maintaining cell phone coverage and wireless minutes and having hotspots to access for Zoom meetings and such. So it's been a very, very challenging time the last year.
Those are such unique challenges that
Yeah.
are very specific to what you do. So wow, that's something I hadn't considered before, just the challenge with that connectivity.
Yep.
Sometimes the virtual makes it so much more accessible,
Right.
but that can also be a barrier.
It can, you know, and I think we are striving to get back out in the community as quickly as possible. One of the great advantages is, since we are a long-term care facility, we were able to take advantage of the COVID vaccinations back in early February. So the whole team here at Pathways Home has been fully vaccinated. And that's gonna hopefully allow us to get back out in the community 100% by the summer. So that's really the hope.
That's a great goal.
Yeah.
So, aside from funding, what are the other needs that the Junior League and community members can do to help support Pathway Home, the work you're doing?
Yeah, volunteers. We absolutely need volunteers. We have a pretty solid volunteer base now that historically we've always done life skills curriculum in person. And so we literally drive around and pick up our clients, bring them to campus on Tuesday nights, and then Thursdays midday. And we cook them a meal, and volunteers help with that. And then we have childcare assistants during life skills class. So we need volunteers to help with, you know, watching the little ones while mom and dad are taking part in life skills curriculum. We teach all of the life skills curriculum with our staff. We've got very talented staff with many years of experience, but we also rely on outside experts to come in. We have a lot of speakers that come in on financial empowerment and budgeting and financial counseling. We have another outside expert that formerly used to teach driver's education that comes in, and we have a chef that is on contract that comes in and teaches life skills cooking class. So, you know, part of that self-sufficiency, a lot of our young adults have never had an apartment before, so they're getting an apartment, and then we're able to provide them with food through our Dare to Care partnership. But then, how do you cook? How do you prepare that food? So we've got Chef David on contract to help with that, and we've done virtual cooking classes with different recipes. But there are always volunteer opportunities. You know, I can be certainly a contact for that.
Okay.
Yeah, going forward.
That's fantastic. You all do such a holistic approach for preparing these young adults to really succeed with this new opportunities and having their own spaces. Why don't we take a chance and go look at some of the places like the kitchen around campus?
I'm Jennifer Clark, and I'm the Director of Programs here at St. Vincent de Paul.
Thank you, Jennifer, for meeting with us today. We're here at St. Vincent de Paul talking with Jennifer in honor of the Junior League of Louisville's Centennial anniversary. On January 26, 2021, the Junior League of Louisville turned 100 years old. We celebrated by awarding over $200,000 in community grants to organizations around Louisville. One of those organizations is the St. Vincent de Paul. So Jennifer, can you tell us a little bit about the Youth Homeless Demonstration Project?
So the Junior League has supported our Waypoint project, which is our youth homelessness demonstration project, and it serves 18 to 24-year-olds in transitional housing, which then goes to rapid rehousing. And what makes rapid rehousing, it is a voucher, a housing voucher, similar to a Section 8 voucher, but it comes with case management and is time limited to be 1 or 2 years. So the young people can come to Waypoint House, and they have to have experienced some homelessness, so they get stable, they get case management. We have a lot of resources on site for clothes, food, those sorts of things, technology, phone, The rooms are furnished, and the young people come, and then they look for housing, permanent housing in the community through their housing voucher, and we just support them in partnership with Home of the Innocents, who works with them on the rapid rehousing piece until they get to their apartment. So the Junior League's been supporting us in a whole number of ways, and we couldn't be more happy to have you all as a partner.
Thank you. It was so special to be able to include you in our anniversary too, and be celebrating this partnership today.
Exactly. So in addition to the funds that Junior League has given you, are there other opportunities for Junior League members or other people in the community to either donate their time, talent, treasure? What other ways can people get involved with supporting your mission?
So the Junior League has really supported our Youth Homeless Demonstration Project, which has been great because you all have really gotten in deep with the issue, and I've so appreciated that. But we also have a variety of other programs and projects that people may be interested in. We use a lot of volunteers at our Open Hand Kitchen. We use a lot of volunteers in our food pantry. Of course, we appreciate any and all donations to support our work in helping people find housing and stability in the community, and work on their goals and come out of crisis and into new opportunities. So anybody who wants to donate or support us can check out our website, which is an abbreviation of our name, SVDP for St. Vincent de Paul, LOU.org. So yeah.
We'll put a link in the text.
And there will be a
Everybody
link.
have it.
There will be a link. Follow the link. Check out our website, and all the ways that you can support us. We really run off of a lot of volunteers, and our individual donors are so important to us. So thank you.
And Jennifer, we know youth homelessness is such an issue in our community, particularly over the past year. Can you speak to how COVID-19 has impacted the work that you do?
Yes, COVID-19 has been such a challenge, and in a lot of ways it's made us stronger, but there was just a lot of challenges with services kind of not being able to be face-to-face as much. I think Waypoint has been a really great resource for people in the community in the sense that we are staffed 24/7, 365. So even if not all of the resources that were available before COVID were available, we worked really hard to try and connect people to what they needed. And I think that it's just been a really hard time for the community, and I've been really impressed with how everybody has pulled together and just tried to manage and still keep everybody safe and still do what we need to do to help provide services and resources to people.
It's amazing. So you did not shut down.
No.
Wow.
Yeah. We have COVID-19 protocols, so we did work on that with social distancing, with extra cleaning. But our facility stayed staffed 24/7, 365 throughout COVID. Yeah.
Amazing.
That's fantastic. What else would you like us, for our Junior League members or anybody else that might be viewing this just in the community in general, to know about the work you do?
I'm just really passionate about housing and the housing that we do here at St. Vincent de Paul. I think one of the most gratifying things is helping somebody come home again after they've spent a period without having a place to call home. So anytime we can help somebody get those keys, and then all the things that wrap around to support people in that time as they get through their crisis and move into new opportunities in their lives. We do mental health treatment. We have a substance abuse counselor on staff, and both of those positions don't take Medicaid. They are privately funded, which means that they do a lot of crisis intervention and just helping people who might otherwise fall through the cracks or end up in the emergency room or lose their housing because of whatever crisis they're in. And our food options for people, our clothes closets, which are all very volunteer driven and are a huge support to our people who a lot of times when they become houseless, when they no longer have a roof over their heads, they lose a lot of their possessions. So those supports are just really important. But there's nothing better than handing someone the keys to their apartment or their new place when they haven't had somewhere to go for a while.
Thank you for all that you do and for being such a great partner.
Thank you, Junior League. Happy 100 years, and thank you for everything that you've done.